soon. Jay Cinque.
My name is Jay Cinque. I live in Boyd's. I'd like to thank you for an opportunity to talk with you tonight. On Tuesday night, this council heard citizen after citizen, voter after voter, repeatedly urge the council to protect the headwaters of 10 Mile Creek and Little Seneca Reservoir. And these were only the voters that came to testify that night. When Montgomery County government created the reservoir, it also took a moral obligation and responsibility to all of the 4.3 million residents of the Washington metropolitan area to preserve and protect this critical water resource. Yet even today, there is no discussion of or plan for the establishment of an enforceable, comprehensive protection plan for the headwaters of 10 Mile Creek and Little Seneca Reservoir. This Montgomery Council, you, must now accept the responsibility and obligation. This must be your legacy, not through relying on the Park and Planning Commission. Sadly, they have clearly demonstrated that they are simply unable to withstand the pressures from developer interest. They have instead chosen to ignore and compromise their own staff recommendations and other unbiased scientific data that was put before them. Don't make this mistake. Don't buy into the developer's myth that it does not matter what condition 10 Mile Creek or the reservoir in, that is only the flow level that is important, since our drinking water will be filtered downstream on the Potomac. This is a developer's dream and an environmental nightmare. It contradicts all the progress that is made in environmental law and policy over the last 50 years. It is like saying we don't need clean air, we can all wear gas masks. Certainly, Montgomery County is far more enlightened than that. I believe that this council must commission and create its own comprehensive, enforceable protection plan. That's sole goal is to establish what is necessary to permanently protect this vital natural resource. After we know what it takes to assure the protection and preservation for this resource, and we have in place the enforcement measures that are required, then you can consider what kinds of development activities, if any, and at what proximity might be allowed without doing damage to the headwaters of 10 Mile Creek. Let's look at what other jurisdictions have done to protect their drinking water. Under its long-range plan, New York City has been acquiring hundreds of thousands of acres surrounding its reservoirs in the Catskills to provide enough clean water for future generations. Planners recognize that ownership of the land ensures that crucial natural resources remain undeveloped, while eliminating the threat from other damaging uses to the watersheds. Also, the city found that land acquisition costs less than constructing and maintaining new filtration plants. New York anticipates that its
Mr. Cinque, if you could wrap up for us.
Okay. Well, I would simply say that if you look at New York, you look at New Jersey, you look at our own neighbor, Baltimore County, they've all taken extensive efforts to protect the land around their reservoir and their watersheds. You need to be thinking along these lines as well. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your testimony, Mr. Cinque. Marion.